All right, we're back. Mike Cernovich, Change from Play, Gorilla Mindset, the Julius Mindset, the Puppy Mindset. Getting a lot of reports that we can't get through the GOP line. For those of you who don't know, hi. For those of you who, by the way, this is a vintage Army shirt. 15 years old, at least. Vintage Army shirts. Can't even get shirts like that anymore. So apparently you can't even get through the GOP anymore. Their lines are just they're just basically completely jammed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just see if I can get a hold of them, and we'll go from there. So it seems like the GOP just they can't keep up with their calls. So people got to pick a narrative. In life you got to be realistic. Okay? You got to pick a narrative. Narrative one, nobody really likes Trump. They're not going to vote. Narrative one, right? Well, if that's true, then your phone lines wouldn't be, you would have enough call volume. So in life, this is just a good life lesson. You gotta pick a narrative that's consistent with actually reality. So we're calling right now, or trying to. You guys like the jacket? Holy shit, you can't even get through. It's a network error. Wow. Here, watch what happens when I try to call him. It just says phone network error. So you can't even get through the line. Holy shit. Yeah, no, here, just to show you again. So, here's the number, 202-863-8500. So 202, I'll double check that, make sure we got the right number. I'll fact check. I always got to fact check. I always got to fact check myself. Okay, so let's make sure we got the number. All right, 202-863-8500. That's the number. I'll show you right now. So if you go to the GOP website, website, 202, just so you know, GOP website, 202-863-8500, okay? So we type that bad boy in, and then we, go the old Skype pad, type in the number just so you can see. And when I tried to call, it's just a network error. You can't even get through the line. Okay, we're finally able to get through now. Oh, nope. There you go. Donk. So yeah, so you can't even get through. And people are saying the mailbox was, no, Skype works to make numbers. Maybe you guys don't know how Skype works. Skype works just like a phone. It's just voice over, right? I use Skype to call people all the time. It's got nothing to do with that. So it isn't. So, but other people have told me, the reason I did this now is other people have told me, Mike, you can't even get through, the lines are actually jammed. So the lines are actually jammed. That's why I got on here right now. As you can see, I did some shopping today and I bought a brand new jacket. What do you guys think of this jacket? So I got a new jacket because I was shopping today. So I got this new outfit to look good. But people were telling me, Mike, you can't even get through the lines. It isn't even about... Yeah, the lines are jammed. It isn't even about leaving a message. You can't even leave a message. That's just the reality. So people are getting through now. Good. So yeah, some people can get through. Some people aren't. This is a new jacket, guys. I just got this jacket. You'll never see me wear the same outfit more than one day in a row. It's very important. It's very important for me to dress differently every day. So it's very, very differently for me to dress differently every day. So this jacket you've never seen before. Me and Trayvon are going to go get some Skittles right now. Trayvon, me, Julius, right here, right? We're going to get them Skittles. Skittles right now. What do you think? Julius is having none of that. Julius says we don't eat Skittles. We don't eat Skittles. I am going to get a haircut today. I'm going to get it trimmed up. Just get the sides taken in a little bit. Trim that up, number 2. Yeah, so how many people called, you know? There's no real way to track it, but I do know that you can't get a hold of... You can't even get through the lines now. So those of you who have called, did you call? If you called, let's see, how can we put this so easy way to type the answer? If you called, let me know that you got through. If you didn't get through, say you didn't get through. If you left a voicemail, say you left a voicemail. Basically, I'm just trying to see who all got through. Okay, so a lot of you did get in. Okay, so what's it look like? 2/3 are getting in. So one half maybe are getting in. Okay, so maybe one half got in. Maybe So that's a lot, you know. That's a lot. So they wanted the show. Keep calling them all day, by the way, if you want, please. I'm gonna call them again later today. Like I said yesterday in our Periscope, we have now made a show to force. The GOP phone lines now, they're just jammed. You can't leave a voice message. You can't even get through. I can't even get through the line. The line is so jammed. And people were telling me that they were jammed altogether. That's why. Yeah, I know you can press 1. Oh, you napping here? You can press 1 but I can't even get through. People are telling me, Mike, I can't even get through. People are trying to just call, and the reports I'm getting on Twitter are that you can't even get connected. Right? So here's one person. RNC PSYOP success. I got through earlier, but some of my friends can't now. They have a recorded message stating unusually high call volume and their mailbox is full. People can still get through to a live person with option 9 followed by option 3. Okay, great. I can't even get through. Another guy said GOP disconnected their phone number. They didn't disconnect it. They couldn't handle the volume. So we got voicemail box is full. Just called and voicemail box is full. So that's just reality. So they wanted to see if we were serious. And yeah, I can't even get through to the voicemail. So it's not even a question now of, it isn't even if you can push a number to talk to somebody. It's just an issue of the line is jammed. You can't even get through the line. You can't even get connected. That's where we're at. All right. So what have we done? What have we accomplished? Well, they now know that we do make phone calls, right? So that's always been the thing. That's what I was getting at earlier about, like, you got to pick a narrative, okay? And partially this is my fault. I'm not a conformist guy, right? So Glenn Beck is talking about me on a show today. People are telling me I don't care. But you see a guy in his living room with a puppy on his lap, wearing a brand new Under Armour hoodie. You probably just think, oh yeah, that's just some guy, at home. I don't wear a suit. I don't wear a tie. I don't talk prim and proper. I don't kiss butt. I don't try to be liked. I just say what I have to say. I posted edgy shit in the past, and I'll post edgy shit in the future. I mean, there's already going to be people who are going to be like, oh my God, he made fun of Saint Trayvon Martin, the saint. That's just my thing. That's what I do. I'm not going to not have fun and not raise hell to do what, really? Whether would I win? What's my prize? Maybe cucks will take me seriously. They still would find a way to dismiss me. But the point is, the GOP can't handle our call volume. The GOP, they can't keep up with us. The phone line isn't sabotaged. We sabotaged them. We didn't. They didn't sabotage us. They don't have the phone logistics to actually handle all of us Trump people. So, yeah, the sabotage isn't from them. The sabotage is from us, and that was our point. The whole point of there's a new wiki, guys. There's so much breaking news. I mean, did you see that video? There's a video of voter fraud. There's video of sexual harassment in the Clinton campaign. There is Podesta emails. I have the media trying to do another hit piece on me. Yeah, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. But as entertaining as I am and as insightful as all of you are, ultimately you got to get people elected, right? You got to get people elected. And we've now shown Rents, I don't even know how to say his name. That's how much of an outsider I am. I don't watch the news. So I don't even know how to say Rents Priebus. Rents. I don't even know how to say the guy's name. It doesn't really matter to me. But anyway, that's how much of an outsider I am. I don't even know how to pronounce their names. I don't go to fundraisers, unless I can dress like this. I'm not going to go to a fundraiser. Can I bring my puppy and wear this to the fundraiser? Then I'm not going to go. Why would I go? It's no fun. I can have more fun here talking to thousands of people just about anything and everything rather than go to some boring fundraiser. But that's the point. I don't even know how to say Rentz's name. Rents Priebus, I think. Priebus, maybe? I don't know. But you don't need to know. So yeah, you don't need to know. The point is, we made a show of force. Today was a success. GOP phone lines, people can't even get through now. People can't even get through to the GOP. So I'm going to just let Rents know. We've jammed the GOP phone lines. Have we made our point clear? Our next move is to spoil every GOP ballot. Your move, Rents. All right, we've jammed the GOP phone lines. Have we made our point clear? Our next move is to spoil every G ballot. Your move, Rents. All right, their move now. They know now. They can't deny it. They can't. Thank you, by the way, for all of you who called. Thanks to everybody who called. We made it, it was risky. We took a risk last night. We took a risk, and you delivered. You delivered. We took a chance. So, that was great. We've made our show of force, and we've made our numbers known. Now they can't smugly dismiss us. They can't say, their big thing is to always be like, he's irrelevant. Oh yeah, Cernovich is irrelevant, and the people who read him are irrelevant. They don't matter. They don't exist. Well, now we jammed your fucking phone lines, bro. We fucking took over your phones in a couple of hours. So you can't say that we're not that many. You can't say that we're irrelevant. You have to pick one. You can say Mike Cernovich is a madman who is whatever. You can say that, but you can't say Mike Cernovich is irrelevant, right? You got to pick one. If people want to call me a madman, I don't get upset about that. Anybody who's watched my Periscopes know that I am so sane that it's remarkable. The people who call me insane are actually the insane ones. But yeah, if people want to call me a madman, that's a subjective judgment. What movie is that? That's like your opinion, dude. Something like that. That's like your opinion. Think, is that being John Malkovich? Can't remember. But anyway, if people insult me or whatever, it doesn't really bother me. I'm just like, yeah, that's just your opinion, man. I don't care about that, at all. You know, it doesn't bother me at all. But they can't say that we're irrelevant because we can prove that, right? You can't prove that you're sane, right? That's what people go, Mike, people are saying you're or whatever. I'm like, well, I can't prove that I'm sane. I'm 39, I've never required mental health treatment, never been on an antipsychotic drug, never been on an antidepressant. And by the way, if you've been on those things, my mom actually had a lot of issues, so this isn't to denigrate people who need help. If you need help, get it. You know, that's the whole point is, if you need help, get it, for sure. But fortunately for me, I have never needed any kind of mental health treatment, never been on any kind of medications, and have a track record of just doing what I'm saying I'm going to do. Like, I have a track record of success. So when people call me crazy, I say, well, I am a madman. Well, Pizza Party Ben just joined. What's up, Ben? Ben's a madman Twitter. But that's the thing, if people say that I'm a madman, yeah, I'm a madman, but my mental health is 10 out of 10. That's undeniable. You couldn't do what I do every day if you had any kind of vulnerability, because people, attack you all the time. All right, so is there anything good in the... Louis Mensch. Have you ever heard of the site Heat Street /Cuck Street? It's owned by Rupert Murdoch, and it's a very funny website. I don't like to give it publicity because my Twitter does more views in a day than that whole site does a month. So I hate to give losers free publicity because my brand is so big. But it's basically like this. I'm 39, okay? Louis Mensch is like 45. Nothing wrong with being 45, nothing wrong with being 39. But I don't come in being like, yeah, dudes, like my dudes, I'm so cool like my dudes. No, I just know that I'm 39 and I have masculine wisdom to impart and judgment and life experiences, and that's like my value add. I'm not a cool guy. Pizza Party Ben, cool guy, right? There are cool guys. I'm not the cool guy. I'm not a young guy. That's fine with me. But Louis Mensch is like, yeah, what's up, dudes? Yeah, you gamma males? Oh, yeah. Yeah, alpha beta, dudes. You're so gamma. Yeah, man. And it's just really, it's cringy. She's cringy because she doesn't realize, like, you're not cool. Life is about stages, And she was a groupie when she was in college, and she did a lot of drugs, too. And she actually made a lot of her money working for a pedophile. So her husband managed a band as a pedophile, and that's where her husband and her got most of the money together. So they're pedophile enablers, basically. So she thinks she's cool, but instead of being wise and worldly and imparting life experiences and sharing your judgment about the world and your insights, it's like, yeah, dude, yeah, I'm so cool, man. Yeah, I'm so cool. And then she'll call people uncool. Right? That's what cracks me up. She'll call college kids like, yeah, you're not cool. You're gammas. I'm cool. So Cuck Street is the website. It's owned by Rupert Murdoch. And Louis Cuck was sending emails to the Clinton campaign on ideas. Here's how corny it is. Let me see if I can find it. This is how corny. So it's funny at multiple layered humor. One is it's funny because you have a Rupert Murdoch person doing advocating for the campaign, right? Cuck News. But it's just a corny email. So here's what this old corny ass, trying to be cool. Just be wise, man. If you're over 35, man or woman, be wise. Don't be cool. Have some wisdom. All right. Here's what she says. This is so funny. Hillary Clinton's competence and intelligence are beyond doubt. Her problem is warmth. If I may, here's an ad I would love to see run. Our time. All caps. Our time. A succession of mostly young women, a few old women, one with a baby daughter, multiracial and multi-occupation, to include a nurse and a woman in uniform of some kind where permitted. One after the other, smiling, looking to the camera and saying, it's our time. And the last woman saying, it's our time. I'm with her. Faye to banner credit. Hillary 2016. See, this is just all basic bitch woman card shit. A succession of young women, a few old women, one with a baby daughter, multiracial, multi-ethnic, nurse, woman in uniform. It's our time. That's just basic bitch woman card shit. That's Louis Minch cuck is just she's a basic bitch. That's the problem with a lot of these people is you got to have something to fall back on in life, right? If you're young and you're pretty, you know what? I was young and very handsome. Now I'm older and handsome, but not like I was, when I was 29. It's just reality, right? I'm all right with my looks now, but I know that I'm at 29. But I got other things to fall back on. Life experience, judgment, temperament, knowledge, skills. I know how to do a lot of things. You got to have something to fall back on, okay? And she never got anything to fall back on. So now she's just a 45-year-old basic bitch who wants to do an ad with just a bunch of women saying it's our time. Some more woman card shit. That's all the basic bitch. That's why Hillary Clinton is a basic bitch. They're all basic bitches. They got nothing other than like, I'm a woman. It's our time. It's our time. I'm with her. That's it. That's all they fucking got is I'm a woman. Vote for Hillary. That's it. They have no ideas. They are intellectually bankrupt. That's just the way it is. So that was funny. That was funny on many layers that she just thought that was like cool. Yeah, man, I'm with her. Pathetic. Did you guys all see the sexual harassment video by the Clinton staffer? This was a pretty funny one. I had a story. It was supposed to drop at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Even at my level, you sometimes make newbie errors, and I had it set for 9 a.m. Pacific time. And because I stayed up last night until 4 in the morning watching the Joe Rogan podcast, I just woke up. So there's a new video up at dangerplay.com. Hidden cam video, voter fraud, sexual harassment stuff. It's a good video. Other than that, I don't know. You guys tell me. Open end. You guys tell me what is going on. What should I cover today? What should I report on? Let me know. What's going on? Is right-wing broadcast? Yeah, if there's something else going on, go ahead and feel free to watch whatever you want to watch. Oh yeah, the Obama boner video, that was funny. Oh, here's something a lot of people don't know actually. So remember how I've told you that one of the advantages that I have is I have a long memory. That's really what separates me from other people. So I have all these memories that people don't have. And did you guys know that there's a guy in Hollywood called Roman Polanski? And he's the hottest thing on Hollywood. He's won awards. He's fantastic. Everybody loves him, okay? Roman Polanski's his name. All right. Well, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, he put a Quaalude, which is essentially a roofie, into a 13-year-old girl's drink. This little girl, 13, wanted to make it in Hollywood. And so he put a Quaalude in her drink. She drank it. She passed out. He dragged her to a swimming pool, bent her over his diving board, and then he fucked her in the ass. There's no other way to put it. You can say anally penetrated. You can dress it up however you want to do. But he bent her over and he raped her in the ass, okay? Well, he's a hero of Hollywood. And Hollywood is talking about how bad Donald Trump is, But they still fund Roman Polanski's movies. He's won awards. People say it was 40 years ago. If you rape a 13-year-old girl in the ass, that's one of those things that is going to follow you around, okay? That isn't like 40 years ago, I grabbed a girl's tits, I got real drunk, grabbed a girl's tits at a bar one day. That's not cool. But they're a gradation. So if you don't have the moral reasoning to realize that the kind of person who would anally rape a 13-year-old girl at his house, That's where people are morally stunted. Everything is like equally bad. Mike on Twitter one time called somebody a faggot. Oh my God, outrage, anger. Roman Polanski raped a 13-year-old girl. Well, yeah, I mean, that's just basically the same, isn't it? They both are bad things. So that's the problem right now, is people don't have an ability to reason in terms of like gradation. So you have, on the one hand, dodgy tweets. On the one hand, you have the most offensive meme possible. Okay? On the other end, you have pedophiles. Right? So, it's a sliding scale. So if you're giving a 13-year-old girl a quaalude at your party and bending her over and anally raping her, you're not in the middle, you're not over in the meme world, you're over by the pedophiles. And there's just no way to put that. That is a kind of evil that if you did it once, see, chances are that isn't like a phase. Raping little girls isn't like a phase. Being a little, some things are a phase, right? Some things are a phase, some things aren't. Maybe being a drunk idiot, is a phase. Being a drug addict, maybe a phase. A lot of things are a phase. Raping a 13-year-old girl, that isn't like, well, I was finding myself and I was just pushing the envelope of acceptable conduct and I was just trying to push boundaries. No, you're not pushing boundaries. It's a child. It's pedophilia. So Roman Polanski is a rapist and he's beloved by Hollywood, but Hollywood loves Hillary. So why won't Hollywood disavow Roman Polanski? Right? Makes you think. But Whoopi Goldberg loves Roman Polanski too. So let's look at Whoopi Goldberg, who a lot of people don't remember she did this. So Whoopi Goldberg is pro rape, essentially. So I'll play the video. The video quality is shit, but I'll play the audio. Oh wait, no, did they delete it? Holy shit, did they take my video down? Damn. Hold on, they might have taken it down. We'll see. Oh no, okay, they didn't. Good.
Yeah, there was a statutory.
Child molest, maybe? I'm not
think
sure.
it was something. It was something else, but I don't believe it was rape. And when we get all the information, somebody will tell me in my ear. All I'm trying to get you to understand is when we're talking about what someone did and what they were charged with, we have to say what it actually was, not what we think it was.
What he said he did. He gave her quaaludes. He gave her champagne. She was drugged. She was 13 years old. He asked her, here's a transcript.
Okay, so well, see. So Whoopi, what gets lost in that exchange is Whoopi goes, well, it's not rape. And then the other woman, I don't know who she is, Sherry Shepherd goes, well, she was 13, he gave her quaaludes. But Whoopi goes, well, yeah, but they were having sex beforehand. That was the line that actually most people, as a lawyer, that's the line that I found. She was trying to say, well, yeah, he gave her a quaalude, but they were having sex beforehand. See, that was, everybody focused on the rape line. Well, it's not rape, which is bad enough, whatever. But most people didn't catch that line where Sherry or whatever says, well, he gave her a quaalude, and Whoopi goes, well, yeah, but they were having sex beforehand. So that tells me that in Whoopi Goldberg's world, 13 is just, that's normal. Well, yeah, but he gave her a quaalude. Like, for example, if Shauna weren't pregnant, and I gave her a quaalude, nobody has any idea what our relationship is or our arrangement is. There's an argument to be had. Okay, they were dating, maybe they had kiki things. You can get into you call that getting into the weeds, right? You can get into the weeds of, if you're in a relationship with a woman or a man, you can get into the weeds of like, what is really rape? You can do that. If you're 13 and the guy's, there's no weeds to get into. There's no nuance to be had. You don't get in and say, well, yeah, I mean, sure, Roman Polanski slipped a quaalude into a 13-year-old girl's wine, but they had had sex beforehand, so maybe it wasn't really that bad because they were already fucking. No, she's 13, Whoopi. But that's how morally degenerate these people are, is to her she's like, well, yeah, but they were having sex beforehand. Yeah, so it was maybe it wasn't really rape, because if you put if you put drugs in your girlfriend's or your wife's beverage, maybe it isn't rape. Well, maybe that isn't actually. That depends on the relationship. But she's 13. So that's Whoopi Goldberg for you. That's Whoopi. Well, yeah, he put a Quaalude in there, but... So catch that line again now. So the thing is, when the video broke, when the video broke, nobody really made that analysis because they're just not as good as I am.
It was something else, but I don't believe it was rape. And when we get all the information, somebody will tell me in my ear. All I'm trying to get you to understand is when we're talking about what someone did and what they were charged with, we have to say what it actually was, not what we think it was.
What he said he did. He gave her Quaaludes. He gave her champagne. She was drugged. She was 13 years old.
Listen.
He asked her, here's a transcript.
Okay, so hold on.
13 champagne.
So right after this, you'll hear they were having sex beforehand. Listen again.
She was drugged. She was 13 years old. He asked her, here's a transcript.
Okay, so that's the line that didn't get reported. That's actually the more interesting line to me. The whole isn't rape thing. The whole isn't rape thing. You know, I can actually understand that. What is rape? What is gray rape? A lot of stuff people do is dodgy or shady. But that's the line. They were having sex beforehand. That's the real line. And the reason the media didn't focus on it is because there's a lot of pedophiles in Hollywood. So yeah, it's one thing to be like, well, because let's say the woman, you know, the victim, Roman Polanski's victim, had been like 19. And let's say they had sex beforehand. And then he put a Quaalude in her wine, and then they had sex. Okay, maybe that wasn't rape. There's an argument to be had there. I'll go into the weeds with you with that, and we can talk that nuance. But when she's 13, you don't say they were having sex beforehand. I'm going to play that one more time just for the people just tuning in. So forget the rape line. This is what's next. This is just revolting.
He gave her Quaaludes. He gave her champagne. She was drugged. She was 13 years old. He asked her, here's a transcript.
Did you hear that? They were having sex beforehand. So there you go. That's actually the real sick shit. Not the rape line. That's the whole, well, they were having sex beforehand, you know? So maybe it wasn't really rape, you know? That's actually the real sick shit. And that didn't get reported, so maybe I'll have to get that reported. Who knows? So there you go. The real deal. That's the real sick stuff. I'm going to get doing some writing today, finishing my book, doing all this stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Mike Cernovich, dangerandplay.com, Gorilla Mindset. And Julius, I would show you Julius is asleep here. I don't want to show. There's a lot of foot, so I can't. I would show you Julius, but I'm not wearing socks, and there's a lot of like foot fetishes, people who watch this, so they're just going to screen cap my feet. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life on the internet. You know, I gotta, if I show you my dog, because I'm not wearing socks, the foot fetishes, fucking men are weird, dude. You know, I have a lot of, you know, I love being a man, you know, but there's a lot of weird shit that men do that's just life, man. Women are fucked up too in their own ways. We're all fucked up in our own ways. All right, I'll talk to you guys. I'll probably have another one. I'll probably have another one later today. Bye.